Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be doing a Pretty Faces Cold Cases video, and it is basically where I do a get ready with me and I talk about a case that was like tragic. It's a documentary and it's crazy, something that happened you know, and I basically watched a documentary and I read on it, and I want to talk to you guys about it, and I want to give you guys my feedback, talk about it, get ready and chit chat with you guys. And I want you guys to comment down below also what you guys think about it. And without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Case that I'm going to be doing today is going to be about a girl named Mary Bell. Like me, I was lucky shooketh when I ran into this documentary. You guys, I love watching documentaries and stuff like that, and when I saw that she was named after me and I saw that video, the documentary at night, I was like, oh hell no. I will also be linking down below the documentary and the site where I'm reading some of the information from. So the date of the murders were May 25th, 1968, and the other one was July 31, 1968. So this took place in 1968, that year. The craziest part is that she was an 11-year-old girl, and I'm just like really shook, because how can you do something so cold-hearted, cold-blooded at such a young age? And I feel like it has to do a lot with how she was raised and what she went through and the stuff she was surrounded with and she had dealt with and seen. Because I don't know, you have to be really darn crazy and evil to do something like that. And I feel like she was really young and she just had went through a lot of stuff, and you know what I mean? It wasn't particularly fully her fault. Well, it was her fault what she did, but I feel like she did it because of something that had happened to her. So she had a number of 2 victims, killed Martin Brown and Brian Woe, ages of 3 and 4. I feel like she was killing people that she knew she could, you know, be stronger than. This is my makeup bag. Isn't it cute, guys? So she was killing people. I mean, she killed 2 little boys that she knew she was stronger than, and she probably felt like, you know what I mean? And this, they called her the Tyneside Strangler, and this happened in, let me see, in England. So basically, and when I was watching the documentary, it said that she was 11 years old and that she had a really rough childhood, that her mother was a prostitute, like a known prostitute in the area, and that her mother tried multiple times to kill her and drug her to kill her, but the mother didn't succeed. Her mother put her through a lot, and Mary Bell started to you know, feel some type of way and write really crazy stuff and in a diary or something like that. And when the method that she used when she killed her victims was strangulation. So she was strangled to death. She strangled to death those 2 kids, those 2 little boys. I feel like she particularly killed those the male gender, and not like a little girl and a little boy. She killed 2 little boys, I feel like, because of what she went through when she was little, because her mother made her participate in sexual things with her clients. So her mother prostituted her when she was just a little girl, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't, obviously she didn't want to participate in those acts. She was a little girl, so her mother basically messed her up in that way for making her participate in those monstrous acts. So I feel that she grew a lot of hate towards men. So yeah, her mother mistreated her, and then I guess she ended up living with her grandma later on. But it's crazy how her mother could do that to her, and how she wanted to feel that she didn't want to be the victim anymore, so she wanted to make someone younger than her or weaker than her the victim. And in the documentary, they say that she ends up not getting the death penalty or nothing like that because of her age. And the mother of the first kid that was killed was really upset because Mary Bell ends up having a child when she gets out, and she gets to be in the witness protection program or whatever, so nobody knows her identity. Her identity was completely changed and her name and stuff like that, and she has a child now. And the mother of the first victim said that she feels that she shouldn't be a mother because she shouldn't be around children the way she killed that little boy. And I feel that everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but hopefully she has changed, you know, because it is concerning in a way that she has a child, and, you know, she did kill 2 kids in her early stages of her life. Comment down below what you think, honestly. So she was starting to say that she was the murderer of the first victim, and they weren't taking her seriously because of her age. They completely ignored what she had said. They didn't believe her. So I feel that if somebody's coming forward saying, I killed this person, why didn't they make an investigation? Why didn't they take her seriously? Because she was 11? And I feel like the system failed her in a way, and failed the first victim, because they could have totally prevented the second victim to be even murdered or hurt by her. But for them lacking on doing the investigation and everything, there was a second victim, and that should have never happened. That could have been completely prevented if they would have took the time to actually take that seriously. Just because she was an 11-year-old girl, nope, you need to take that seriously, because now there's 2 mothers grieving, there's 2 mothers hurting, and there's 2 mothers that are always going to have that in their back of their mind, like, my baby was killed. That is wrong. And I feel like they failed her because now she has 2 murders that she did on her conscience, if she even has one. That is just complete BS. That could have been prevented, and that just really, like, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That could have been completely prevented. But what do I know, right? Comment down below your opinions, please. And she was starting to leave her mark on the victims, like her signature, like she was starting to write her initials, like carving it on their skin, so they could technically know it was her, or they could know, like, oh, it's the same murder from the last person. So she was starting to begin to probably want to start a killing spree. And with the second victim, there was another little girl involved that she considered her friend, but the friend couldn't deal with her conscience and let the authorities know that she had participated, and that Mary Bell was the one that killed that kid and strangled him to death. So I just feel that a lot of stuff could have been prevented if they would have did more research on that. She needed help, a lot of help, and a lot of therapy, because with the first victim, she went and visited the mother. Came to see him, and the mother's like, I'm afraid that's not possible because he had been murdered. He passed away, basically. And she's like, oh, I know, I want to see him basically in his casket. And the mother shut the door, which I would have did too, because what the hell, that sounds crazy. Now I'm gonna read to you guys what the biography or whatever of the murders of Mary Bell say online. Mary Flora Bell was an 11-year-old monster who caused a sensation in 1968 when she killed 2 small boys in Newcastle upon Tyne. Martin Brown, 4 years old, was found asphyxiated in the Cleric House, 85th Street, Margaret's Road, in the Scotswood district of Newcastle on Saturday, 25th May 1968. A local nursery school was broken into a couple of days later. Police investigating the incident found 4 notes, one which referred the death of Martin Brown. On the 31st of July, Brian, aged 3, was found dead on waste ground of Scotswood Road. He had been strangled, and his body had numerous small cuts on it. So she was getting more violent by the time. The police launched an investigation that took in the interviewing of 1,200 children, 2 girls, Norma Joyce Bell and Mary Flora Bell, no relation to each other, gave answers that were suspicious or evasive. Each was questioned several times and changed their stories twice. So obviously there's something sketchy. Eventually, each accused the other of squeezing Brian's house throat, and Mary accused Norma of making the cuts on the body with a razor blade. Both girls were arrested on August 5th, 1968, and were charged with murder. Mary replied, "That's all right by me." So clearly she didn't give a damn. Mary Bell was born on 26 May 1957 to Betty Bell, a 17-year-old prostitute who later married Billy Bell, an armed robber and career criminal. Mary was raised in the depressed area of Scottswood and had reputation for attacking, robbing, vandalism, and attacking other children. She was a very violent child, obviously. But let me know what you guys think down below. This is the best highlighter e.l.f. has, honestly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below if you guys want me to do more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss my next upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.